There are many times here in Japan, the police take advantage of people. They do not serve and protect as though what is said. Instead, they take advantage, steal money, and they're corrupt. They're not like a lot of the Southeast Asian police where they'll make you pay on the spot. But what they do is they set up these police traps. They know it's a trap. I don't care if it's 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, where people who do not live in the area do not understand and could make a mistake. Very simple mistake. They take advantage of these people from out of town, from out of the city, and they make them pay 7,000, which is $70, 7,000 yen, I'm sorry. And instead of explaining the situation, they just ticket them, take points off. In the meantime, they break the law themselves. But Japanese people will not say anything to them because they're afraid of them. And the Japanese police don't know what to do when you get up into their face and point it out to them. In fact, they try to reflect. They try to make you look like the bad guy. They try to point out things that maybe you are supposedly doing wrong, but you're not doing wrong. And you point it out to them, they get upset. One of the major ones that they don't like is when you videotape them. Many times they will say to you, you cannot videotape me. That's illegal. Point it out, it is not illegal. They just don't want you to videotape them. This is another police trap. But look at them, they're standing in the middle of the street. And because they're there, this guy had a swarm around them. Now if you're out there, they'll say dangerous. But yet, look, they're in the middle of the street. It's obvious that it's a police trap. For people who don't know, you're in the middle of the street. No, it's daijoubu. So you see, now she's telling me that I can't videotape her, but yet she's standing in the middle of the street on a police thing. I don't understand Japanese. I don't speak Japanese. So it's a trap. They always do this. Look at them. She's saying, okay. Now, if I come out in the street, what she's going to say, oh, it's dangerous. No, you're in the middle of the street. Watashi unten dekinai. I cannot drive. Look, he had to go around you into a danger field.
No speaking.
No speak? Well, you're stupid. Yeah. Baka. So, 彼女は今英語しゃべれません。だけどこの変のこと。彼女安倍の冗談だけど、本当に警察じゃない。
じゃあ気をつけて。
No, you can't get that. You're in our way. When we drive, you're in the way.
それじゃ撮るのやめてください。
No.
僕の邪魔なんですけど。
No, I'm not Jama. You're Jama. You're Jama.
邪魔してないですよ。
No, you're Jama. That car had to go around you. その車、あなたたちはJama. Yes.
邪魔だったらどいてるから大丈夫ですよ。
Ah, so. You're messed up in the head. See, they learn from the other police to do wrong. No, go ahead. You arrest me. Arrest me. これやって。
やらない。
もちろんできない。You're breaking the law.
マスクしてください。
No. No.
日本はマスク必要でください。
No. No.
日本はマスク必要です。
No. 何日本？あなたは日本何年？私日本は34年。あなたは子供。See, now she tells me to wear a mask. I'm outside, and もしあなたはバイラスは怖い、あなたでマスクはやって、ワクチンやって、私やらない。バカよ。See how stupid she is? Now watch this. So in this next part, you're going to see where they thought they could get the best of me because I was already in front of them. However, what I did is I drove around the block, came back to drive up that part of the street. And it's funny, for the cars in front of me, they didn't move, but for me, they moved. Then they tried to reflect again by telling me that I'm in the way. I'm not in the way. It's my right, by being on a motorcycle, to be in the middle of the street. I ended up making them leave. So you see, they were in my way. Now they're moving. And then earlier she's telling me wear a mask. I'm not going to wear a mask because I'm outside. So as you can see, those two bailed out. After they got off the street for me, after I argued with them and they told me they were doing police work, I told them that I would stay here all day and bother them, and there's not a darn thing they could do about it. You see, on the other side of that bridge, I own a condominium. And then back this way, I rent another. So I go back and forth quite a bit. My argument to the police is, if people are not supposed to cross lanes over on this bridge, why not put up one of these, or a whole line of these orange poles, which they do at many other places. As you can see, they're staying in the middle of the street before. Cars were having to swerve to go around them because they would not move, because Japanese people will usually not say something. Well, I say something. What they do is they look for people who are crossing over and they give them a ticket. Probably 99% of those people don't know that rule for that bridge. They don't understand it because they're out of town. On the holidays, their grandparents visiting, taking the children for ice cream or for lunch. And instead of warning them, they just give them a ticket. Now, a few years ago, I even told one of the upper police, why not put the cones there? Fix it before you start ticketing people $70 a pop. His argument to me was it's not his job. And I said, well, then it's not your job to give people tickets in this case without explaining. So every once in a while I see someone here, and unlike others, I stop and I refuse to stop taking video. You saw her tell me, do not take video. Well, I continued. Sometimes they'll say it's against the law. I challenge them, then arrest me. She told me don't come out on the street. Fine, arrest me. You're out here. I'm interfering with police. She's interfering with traffic on a non-emergency issue. She tells me to wear a mask. Who is she to tell me to wear a mask? If she's so afraid, why doesn't she continue to wear a mask and get vaccinated? I'm not gonna do it. Not only that, but if you remember at the beginning of the video, she's the one who approached me. I did not go over to them, they came to me. So she's the one who needs to worry about wearing a mask and being vaccinated, not me. They learn from the upper police this corruption, and they think they can apply it as well, which they do, because as a rule, the citizens here will not say anything. This is ongoing, and I will continue to challenge them.